Hello students, welcome to Water Resource Engineering class. Today we will start with your first unit, which is Introduction to Water Resource Engineering, and it is having the weightage of marks as just 5 marks. Okay, so this chapter is the smallest chapter compared to all the other chapters in your subject. Okay, and what we are going to study basically here is what is the introduction to water resource. So what you are going to study mainly in this subject, what is water resources, okay, what are the different types of water resources, how you are going to use them, all that we are going to study and cover up in this unit. Okay, let us move further and understand what are the different water resources which are present on the earth. So we all know what are the different water resources here. We have two types, that is surface water resources and groundwater resources. Now what are these surface water resources? So whatever the water which is present above the ground in the form of rivers, lakes, ponds, okay, reservoirs, streams, all these water which is present above the ground here, okay, those are your surface water resources, above the surface of the ground. Okay, next form we have as groundwater resources, मतलब जो भी पानी आपका बिलो द ग्राउंड है. Okay, so whichever water is present below the ground, okay, in the form of, we extract them in the form of wells, bore wells, tube wells. Okay, so whatever water which is present below the ground, those are your groundwater resources. Okay, so apart from this we also have as natural water resources and artificial water resources. Okay, so what is natural water resources? Naturally which is present on the earth. Okay, now naturally, natural form, we have oceans, we have seas, okay, naturally formed lakes, ponds, these are my natural water resources. Okay, when I say artificial, artificial can be man-made. ओके तो अभी मेरा पानी स्केर्सिटी हो गया है तो हम क्या बनाते हैं, रिजर्वॉयर्स बनाते हैं, पानी स्टोर करते हो आप, नेचुरल आर्टिफिशियल पॉन्ड्स बनाते हो, आर्टिफिशियल लेक्स बनाते हो आप टू स्टोर द वाटर सो दैट वी कैन यूज इट further, isn't it? So those are your artificial water resources. Those are again different forms, natural and artificial, but mainly remember we have two type of water resources, that is surface water resources and groundwater resources. Okay, now these water resources, for what purpose we are going to use them? ओके तो अभी मेरा ये सरफेस पे भी पानी है, अंडरग्राउंड में भी पानी है, हम उनको यूज करना है. ओके तो किस काम के लिए आप यूज कर सकते हो, फॉर व्हाट वेरियस पर्पसेस वी कैन यूज देम. ओके सो वी आर गोइंग टू यूज देम फॉर एग्रीकल्चर मेनली. नाउ व्हाट इज एग्रीकल्चर? ग्रोइंग ऑफ योर क्रॉप्स. ओके तो जो भी क्रॉप्स हम ग्रो कर रहे हैं उसके लिए पानी चाहिए मुझे. ओके सो वी आर गोइंग टू यूज दोज वाटर. नाउ ऑल दीज वाटर रिसोर्सेज वी आर गोइंग टू यूज फॉर एग्रीकल्चर. नेक्स्ट, हाइड्रो पावर जनरेशन. व्हाट इज दिस हाइड्रो पावर जनरेशन? जनरेशन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. Okay, so we are going to generate electricity with the help of water here, so we are going to use these water resources. If we see industrial activities, so various industries are going to use water here now, okay, in different forms, okay, different quantities. For that purpose we are going to use fisheries. So your various species of fishes will be there. okay, उनका वाइल्ड लाइफ रहते हैं अलग अलग. ओके तो उसके लिए हम लोग वाटर रिसोर्सेज यूज करेंगे. नेविगेशन. नॉट इज दिस नेविगेशन हियर, we are going to transfer the goods from one place to the other place. Sometimes passengers are also moving from one place to other place. Now in case your other means of transport like roads, okay, railways, airways, if it is not possible, we are going to go with waterways. Okay, so we are going to transport the goods from one place to the other place through water. Now that water will be in the form of canals, it can be in the form of oceans, it can be rivers, it can be streams, it can be. Now that is navigation here. ओके नेक्स्ट, रिक्रिएशनल एक्टिविटीज़. ओके ना, रिक्रिएशनल एक्टिविटीज़ हम पानी फाउंटेन्स की तरह यूज़ करते हैं. ओके आप बोटिंग के लिए यूज़ करते हो, ये सभी में हमको पानी चाहिए, isn't it? Now all that is your recreational activities. Apart from these, many other projects are there, many other purposes are there where we are going to use your water resources. We'll discuss them one by one in detail when we move further in the chapter here. Okay, so let us understand basically what is this water resources. So we have two forms of water resources, that is your surface water resources and underground water resources. Okay, now these water resources, in the sense water which is present above the ground or below the ground, we are going to use them for various purposes. What are those? We will discuss. Okay, next, if you see, next topic is your water resource development. Okay, now what is this water resource development? Whatever the water is there in the form of surface or underground, okay, we are going to use them for various purposes, as I said, for various development projects. Now which are these development projects we are going to use this water? Let us discuss one by one. First one is your irrigation. Okay, now before I come to irrigation, as earlier I said, एग्रीकल्चर. व्हाट इज दिस एग्रीकल्चर? ग्रोइंग ऑफ क्रॉप्स. ओके, तो हम लोग क्रॉप्स ग्रो कर रहे हैं, दैट इज नोन एज माई एग्रीकल्चर. फार्मर्स ग्रो द क्रॉप्स, ओके, दैट इज द एग्रीकल्चर. नाउ ओके, नाउ व्हेन वी आर ग्रोइंग द क्रॉप्स हियर, ओके, मुझे पानी चाहिए इसके लिए. ओके, अभी ये पानी अगर रेनफॉल के थ्रू अवेलेबल है then it is fine. Okay, so whenever the rain is taking place, whatever the water is required by the crops will be fulfilled. Okay, in case there is no rainfall, okay, for example your summer season is there, winter season is there, okay, तो summer और winter season में पानी नहीं होता है, isn't it? बारिश नहीं होते, तो उस टाइम अगर मुझे क्रॉप्स ग्रो करना है तो आप कैसे ग्रो करोगे? हम आर्टिफिशियली पानी सप्लाई करते हैं. ओके, तो फार्मर्स क्या करते हैं? पानी सप्लाई करते हैं. ओके, अब वो पानी कैसे सप्लाई करेंगे? अगर बारिश नहीं हो रही है तो कहीं पे स्टोर करके रखा होगा, और वो पानी जो सप्लाई करते हैं क्रॉप्स को, ओके, दैट इज नोन एज इरिगेशन हियर. Okay, now this irrigation we will discuss in detail in the further chapter. Just in brief, I have told you what is irrigation. If I want to define in one sentence, it is artificial supply of water for agriculture purpose, for growing of crops. ओके, और ये आर्टिफिशियल मतलब मैनुअली आप पानी सप्लाई कर रहे हो, ओके, सो दैट हमारे क्रॉप्स ग्रो हो सके. क्लियर? तो इसके लिए मुझे पानी चाहिए. क्लियर? अगेन वी रिक्वायर द डिफरेंट वाटर रिसोर्सेज हियर. नेक्स्ट, हमको पानी और किस लिए चाहिए? डोमेस्टिक एंड इंडस्ट्रियल वाटर सप्लाई. तो आप डोमेस्टिक पर्पस के लिए पानी सप्लाई करते हो, इंडस्ट्रियल यूज पर्पसेस के लिए, ओके, पानी सप्लाई करते हो. ओके, सो देयर ऑल अगेन वी रिक्वायर वाटर रिसोर्सेज हमारे. ओके, एंड फॉर ऑल दीज वी रिक्वायर डैम्स, रिजर्वॉयर्स, कैनाल्स, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम्स, ऑल दीज वेरियस स्ट्रक्चर्स वी रिक्वायर. ओके, क्योंकि अभी रिजर्वॉयर्स है, आप पानी स्टोर करोगे यहाँ पे, ओके, विद द हेल्प ऑफ द डैम. देन थ्रू चैनल्स आप पानी सप्लाई करोगे इरिगेशन एग्रीकल्चर के लिए, ग्रोइंग ऑफ क्रॉप्स के लिए. ओके, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन करोगे. तो ये सारे स्ट्रक्चर्स मुझे चाहिए अगर मैं इरिगेशन फॉलो करना हो, अगर इरिगेशन मुझे प्रैक्टिस करना है तो. ओके, सो दीज डिफरेंट structures you require for that purpose. Similarly, we require for domestic and industrial water supply also. Okay, so next if I come, the main objective you see for domestic and industrial water supply, क्यों कर रहे हो आप? Again for commercial purposes, other uses. Okay, domestic areas again it is for drinking, your cooking, washing, various I can say purposes we are going to supply the water. And what we are going to use here is again your water resources. Okay, coming up with the next one, hydroelectric power. Now what is this hydroelectric power? It is for generation of your electricity. Okay, so for generation of electricity we require water here. Okay, so we are going to use your water resources. Next, flood control. Now what is this flood control? Why? How come water is coming here? Isn't it? How we are going to use the water resources? Now we are going to use here is, see, in case the rainfall is more, ओके, मोर रेनफॉल इज देयर, मैंने थोड़ा स्टोर किया अंडरग्राउंड में, ये किया, बट अगर आप ज़्यादा स्टोर नहीं कर पा रहे हो पानी, व्हाट हैपेंस? फ्लड इज बीइंग कॉज्ड नाउ. Okay, now due to excess of flood we see that too much of damage and destruction takes place, isn't it? So that damage and destruction should be avoided and we prevent the flood here by storing the water. How we are going to store? We can store it above the ground also. We can do the recharging of ground also. Recharging मतलब सारा पानी जो है बारिश का, वो सारा आप नीचे ग्राउंड वाटर में भेज देते हो. ओके, सो दैट वो वहाँ पे स्टोर हो जाए और सरफेस पे फ्लड्स ना हो. Can we understand this? Okay, next when we come, navigation. Now what is this navigation? As I told, it is transportation of goods and passengers. Okay, तो अभी मुझे goods from one place to other place transfer करना है, passengers को भेजना है एक place से दूसरे place पे, कैसे भेजोगे आप? Okay, now we have seen through ships also, through boats also transfer is taking place, isn't it? Now that is nothing but your navigation. थ्रू वाटर मीन्स, थ्रू वाटरवेज, ओके, हम लोग गुड्स और पैसेंजर्स को एक जगह से दूसरे जगह भेज रहे हैं, दैट इज नेविगेशन हियर. ओके, नेक्स्ट recreational use of water. Now what is this recreational? हम लोग ठीक है इफेक्टिव पर्पस के लिए पानी यूज कर रहे हैं, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस हम लोग कुछ recreational एक्टिविटीज़ के लिए भी यूज़ करते हैं पानी, जैसे के लिए फाउंटेन्स हो गया, बोटिंग हो गया, आप कहीं गार्डन्स में जाते हो, पार्क्स में जाते हो, ओके, नाउ देयर यू सी दैट पीपल आर डूइंग बोटिंग हियर. नाउ बोटिंग के लिए पानी चाहिए मुझे, फाउंटेन्स के लिए पानी चाहिए मुझे, ओके, सो वेयर आई एम गोइंग टू गेट द वाटर नाउ? अगेन थ्रू वाटर रिसोर्सेज. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, इफ यू सी fish and wildlife. Now what is this fish and wildlife? Some museums we visit, isn't it? Museums we visit, okay, some zoos you visit, there fishes are there, different wildlife is there, okay, तो उनके habitat के लिए, उनके living के लिए भी मुझे पानी चाहिए, okay, so there we are going to use these water resources, okay, for improvement of habitat, fishes and wildlife. Okay, next, drainage conditions. So whatever your excess water is there, which is apart from storage, apart from usage, okay, अगर वो flow कर रहा है, again it goes through your drainage water, okay, now that drainage maintenance, okay, drainage usage के लिए जो हम लोग use कर रहे हैं, there also we are going to use the water here, okay, so that we can protect the public health and urban development can be done here. Clear? Coming up with your next one, sediment control and salinity control. Now these are kind of same. Sediment, whatever the silt which is present, okay, in the water bodies at the down level, okay, below level, and salinity control, again salt which is present, okay, so whatever sediment and silt which is getting deposited at the bottom portion of your water bodies, okay, your reservoirs, उसको control करने के लिए हमारे पास पानी रहना चाहिए, so that we can, you know, extract them, we can control them, we can reduce them, okay, we can remove them out, okay, so for that purpose also we are going to require here your water resources, okay. This part we will discuss in detail in the later chapter, so that you will understand it better, okay. Now these are some of your different water resource development projects, okay. Now where all we are going to use the water resources, what are your major areas where we are going to use the water resources, that we have discussed, okay. Coming further in your chapter, next is world water resources. Now what is this world water resources? If I can brief of here, okay, if you just take the globe of your earth, okay, just move the globe of your earth, you see more of water is present apart from the land part, isn't it? Now how much of this water is present on the earth? It is nothing but 3/4 of your earth's surface is filled with water. In the sense, only 1/4 is filled with land, okay. तो हमारा ग्लोब देखेंगे अगर अर्थ का, okay, तो अर्थ पे 3/4 पार्ट आपका पानी प्रेजेंट है एंड ओनली 1/4 पार्ट मेरा लैंड है, okay, so most of my part is filled with water here, okay. Now still we find scarcity of water. Why is that so, isn't it? Now let us understand this. See, in that 3/4 part, if you see, अगर मैं उसको एक पार्ट ले लूँ तो 97.3% जो मेरा पानी है मेरे ओशंस में प्रेजेंट है, ओके. सो 97.3% जो है मेरा पूरा सॉल्ट वाटर हो गया, ओके, नमक का पानी हो गया जो मेरे ओशंस में प्रेजेंट है, सीज में प्रेजेंट है, isn't it? You see so many type of ocean, so many oceans we have, isn't it? Here I can say Indian Ocean is there, Atlantic Ocean is there, so different oceans are there. In that maximum amount of your water is present, that is 97.3%. अब ये सारा salty पानी हो गया, we cannot use them, isn't it? Now what is remaining is 2.7%, okay, so 2.7% water is present as your fresh water. अभी ये 2.7% जो है ये हम लोग यूज़ कर सकते हैं, because 97% तो आप यूज़ नहीं कर सकते, it is salty water. 2.7% which is available as fresh water, that I can use now, okay. Now if I go with a further division here, okay, in this 2.7%, how it is gone with your different resources. If you see, saline water, oceans and seas is 97.3%, fresh water is my 2.7%. In this 2.7%, okay, how much is again available in different forms, okay. Now polar ice caps, मतलब मेरा सारा बर्फ जो है, आइस जो है, वो अगेन 77.2% की तरह चला गया, ओके. सो 2.7 में मैंने अगेन डिवीजन किया है, ओके. सो दिस 2.7 आई हैव फर्दर डिवाइडेड नाउ, ओके. इन दिस 2.7 ice is present as 77.2. In the sense your total ice, total बर्फ जो है ओके अर्थ पे वो 77.2% है. नेक्स्ट ग्राउंड वाटर एंड सॉइल. सो बिलो द ग्राउंड वाटर इज प्रेजेंट, दैट इज 22.4%. Apart from this, lakes and reservoirs, it is 0.35%. Then if I see atmosphere मतलब मेरा जो भी water vapor part है, okay, so water vapor whichever is there, that is 0.04%, and in rivers and streams it is just 0.01%. Okay, so if you can see what water I am going to use here in fresh water is rivers and streams. I use this water. Okay, atmosphere, in case of water vapor condenses and comes down to the earth, that I can use. Lakes and reservoirs, I can use this. Groundwater, I use it sometimes. Okay, so if I extract the water from the ground, I can use this. Ice, again not very much possible because ice को आपको पिघलाना पड़ेगा and all use करना, तो again not possible. So you can see the water which we are using for our daily uses, for our various purposes, is very, very less. Okay, that's the reason your scarcity and need of water increases, isn't it? So this is some scenario, okay, summary of world water resources. So how the water is distributed on the earth's surface, okay, how it is present in different forms, how much is available to us, how much is not available to us, okay, all that we have discussed here. Clear? So let us stop it here. In the next class, we will discuss about irrigation, okay, what are the needs of that, advantages, disadvantages, and one more important part as world water resources or development projects in India and Karnataka. So that's all which is there in this subject, in this chapter, okay. So we'll discuss irrigation part in the next class. For this, what we have discussed today, in case you find any confusion, any doubt, okay, see that you feel free to ask me. Thank you.